So this was right before the Burning Crusade. And I start playing Vanilla WoW. And, you know, I'm playing... I first started up a Dwarf Hunter. And then I realized everyone and their mother played Hunter because it was like one of the easiest classes to play. And then I was like, no, I want to be essential in groups. So I'm going to play a healer. So I played a priest. And then I went into dungeons and I realized healer is not nearly as important as the tank. So I picked up a warrior. Dwarven warrior. And I started tanking. And that was pretty much my main character in WoW since then, right? So I play through vanilla. I get to like level 53 before Burning Crusade launch. I think I was 53 or 56. So I couldn't even go into Burning Crusade because I think you needed to be level 58. So I still had to like grind a little bit before I was allowed into Outland. Then played Burning Crusade, and when I got to Burning Crusade, I level capped. Burning Crusade was a lot easier to level. So I level capped fairly quickly. And I start doing dungeons. And it's like I wasn't really looking for a guild. I wasn't looking for anything. I was just like, I was just playing the game randomly, you know, joining random people and just playing the game, doing dungeons. And this healer found me in a dungeon and he was just like, tank pretty fucking well. I want to recruit you to my guild. So I then went looking for this. This guy recruited me. He recruited me to a guild where the leader of the guild was some Russian guy. Also a protection dwarven warrior, interestingly enough, was this Russian guy. So I raided with them for a little while. Not very successfully. It was fucking terrible. But you know, we did enough to go through Karazhan. And we also went through... What was the thing that came after Karazhan? We did a couple of bosses in Tempest Keep. Not all of them. We did not do Kael'thas with this guy. And eventually, we were going to go into Serpent Shrine Cavern. Yeah, we cleared Serpent Shrine Cavern as well. So we did Karazhan, Serpent Shrine Cavern, and we did a couple of bosses in Tempest Keep. And then we went into Black Temple. And at this time, there was this one night where our guild leader, who was also our raid leader, he couldn't raid that night, and everybody wanted to raid. So the guy couldn't raid, so he got someone that he knew from another guild to raid lead for us. And this guy comes in, and he starts raid leading our raid. And I was like, holy shit. He's like 1,000,000 times better than our guild leader. Like literally 1,000,000 times better. Like just straight up. Because like this is all I knew at the time. All I knew was our one raid leader. Our guild leader was the only guy I knew that would do raids and shit. This other guy comes in and he just fucking starts raid leading and everyone, we're all just like in awe at like the different style of leadership this guy has. We're just like, holy shit. This is 1,000,000 times better. Dude, first time he takes our group through, because our group at the time was really good. And this guy knew what he was doing. So with the previous guy, we never made it past the first boss in Black Temple. With this guy, we cleared like 3 or the first 4 bosses of Black Temple just like day one. It's like just fucking day one this guy started. It was like, boom! Just fucking clearing through, progressing through. And I was like, Jesus, fuck! It was insane. It was fucking insane, dude. So, you know, after that, nobody wanted to raid with the guild leader again. So what ended up happening is The guild leader recruited this other guy, and this is important, right? The guild leader recruited this other guy into the guild, and you know, he became our de facto raid leader. But this guy doesn't take no shit. So it's like our old raid leader goes in there and he's like, "No, you suck." He just straight up told him to his face, to the guild leader, "You suck at tanking." And like the guild leader had his girlfriend in there as well. "She sucks at DPSing." He just fucking zero fucks given. Like zero fucks given. "You suck at tanking." And he just straight up told him, "Rurikhan's the main tank now." And I was like, "Oh, okay." You suck at tanking. Your girlfriend sucks at DPS. And that was a big drama, right? Big fucking drama. And so guild leader kicks him. And the guy just goes, "Okay, I'm gonna migrate servers. Peace." Guess what happened to like half of the guild? Half of the guild. Everybody migrates servers right before Wrath of the Lich King. We all migrate servers to follow him. He starts his own guild, and this is the only guy that I've kind of raided with in World of Warcraft pretty much ever since I can remember. It's always been him. And it's like, the thing I like about him is that he's a guy that takes no shit. Even with me, there were times where he just turns to me and he's like, "You're not putting out enough." There was one time where I was healing, I think, during one progression tier or whatever, and he just straight up told, like, despite we're friends and shit, right? But he just straight up told him, "You're not putting out enough healing. You're not coming to this raid. Figure out your class. I'll bring you on the next one." Like, just straight up. That's the kind of guy he is, and that's what a raid leader should be, just like that. In my opinion, that's what a raid leader is. Not someone that fucking coddles you and worries about your fucking feelings. That's the way it goes. And that's the thing. And it's like, if you can't be friends with someone because he doesn't want you in a raid, then you have problems. It's like, if you're not pumping out the numbers, then you shouldn't be in the raid. It's that simple. If you don't know how to play your class, if you don't know how to do stuff, you shouldn't be in there. That simple. So few people get that you got to do that shit. Exactly. Like, I was never upset. Like, I've always told him, dude, like, just let me know. If I'm ever not putting out the numbers that we need, if I'm the one holding us back, then let me know and I'll work on it, and either I'll figure it out or I won't, and it doesn't matter. The important thing is that the raid team moves forward. That's the important thing. And we've raided so hard. And there was a time where he got a little bit more casual, and we were carrying so much dead weight in one of the expansions. I think it was Cataclysm. We were carrying so much fucking dead weight. Because in that expansion, this guy went a little bit more casual because he got people into the game and whatnot, and he was being more lenient. And we were carrying so much dead weight. People who couldn't do mechanics, people who couldn't push the numbers. And the worst part is we would still fucking do it. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That was fucking insane. But anyway, so last night, all of this to go back to this. So last night, I send him a message like, "Hey mate, how you doing? How you doing, dude?" I was like, "Oh, I'm doing great. What's up?" And I'm just like, "I hate myself." And he's like, "Well, why?" And I'm like, "Well, nostalgia's kind of getting to me." And I'm talking to him while he's playing WoW. He's like, I look at Discord and it just says playing World of Warcraft on his name. And he's like, "Can you call me? Because like I'm farming mounts." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." So I call him up and I'm talking with him, like reminiscing about the old days and whatnot. And I just say, "So you got a tanking spot for Shadowlands?" And he's like, "Yeah, actually I think I do." And I was like, "Fucking hell, dude. Why would you say that to me?" Oh man. Insane.